Up at Diamond Ridge, we grow really extraordinary Merlot. It's not really what people are expecting from Merlot. Merlots are thought to be soft, and they're usually they have a little bit of tea or bell pepper, a little vegetal side. Because of the bright sunlight up there, we don't get any of that at all, but we do get amazing color and quite a bit of structure, more than many Cabernets. So there's a big, rich tannic structure to them. I've been taught, and I love to play with those tannins, the way a chocolate maker will turn cocoa powder into chocolate. That's in the chocolate industry, that's called conking, and when we do it, we call it microbrûlage or micro-oxygenation. So bring a very tiny, continuous amount of oxygen to the wines to kind of romance the tannins, and this one really benefits from that process. So you end up with lots of tannin, but very refined, and when we do that, it integrates the aromas together so that the wine is very soulful. The nearest place on earth that I know to this vineyard in terms of the type of wine that Merlot turns into is Pomerol in France, where the greatest of the French Merlots, like Chateau Petrus and Trot Noir. This wine really reminds me of them. First of all, it has a just intense pomegranate or grenadine red fruit aroma. We do give it a couple of years in neutral cooperage, so it is not it's not oaky at all in the nose, but there's little nuances of spice, and maybe you can find a trace of vanilla in there. But mostly it's just this rich grenadine, almost like grenadine syrup in the nose. And then the mouth it's just this massive but very delicate tannin, very fine and deep. You can tell this wine it's extremely fresh right now, has some of that nice minerality to it. Not as much as the Cabernet Franc, but certainly some, and it also has a nice fatness to it that characterizes the best Merlot. And all that tannin is just sitting right on top of the tongue, a little bit hard at this stage, which is telling us that wine's going to age for a good long while. This is a perfect wine for red meat, for steak. If you're a vegetarian, I'd do it with a ratatouille or eggplant parmesan. Loves tomatoey sauces and cheeses. And it doesn't have very much alcohol. It's about 13.7, and so we get this long-lasting finish that's just loaded with that rich pomegranate fruit.